generational talent, one, which Wemby was, don't happen often. You probably only get them probably like every 10 to 15 years.
Right, but what I'm trying to say is that when there should be enough young good players, including Wemby, coming into the league to where we stop talking about Bron and Curry and shit, and they're not always the headline. You know what I'm saying?
Talents,
but I mean,
Curry,
Shea is one of them.
I don't feel like he's a generational talent, but I feel like he's really good. You see the generational talent thing, bro. That's based on your body. That's usually based on how your body is. LeBron body, you never seen a man built like that can play basketball. Wemby, you never seen a man that was built like that can play basketball, can shoot a fucking 40-footer, a 35-footer,
right?
7-4. You don't see that shit.
I feel like
that's what makes you a generational talent. Ben Simmons was supposed to be that because you never seen nobody at 6'10" handle the ball like that.
Right, you gotta be good though.
You have to have something, but you have to have something. It's your body though. It's usually something in your body that you get. Am I making sense?
No.
All right.
There are plenty of niggas that have dribbled around and shot the ball like Curry. Right. He's a generational talent because he's good, not because of how he's built. Yes, right or wrong. Right or wrong.
But I also said Curry was one that actually built his way up to that.
Right.
With skill.
Right.
He wasn't. But most generational talent, like I'm saying, with Wemby, with LeBron, with Jordan.
See, bro.
Jordan had over 40 vert, bro.
Listen for a second.
And look, bro, and you can look at the whatchamacallits too. Most niggas with 40 vertical vert, bro, are Hall of Famers, bro. 9 times out of 10, you ain't got a 40 vertical. You ain't talking past a certain point. You ain't in the Hall of Fame, bro. So if your athleticism, bro, your body has a lot to do with how you separate. Bro, we don't have the same build. You can put in the same.
We calling Wemby a generational talent?
Wemby?
He's balling, but he ain't done yet. We call these people.
Don't know,
bro.
That's not how it works. But their body has a lot to do with it.
No,
bro.
it don't. It's about how you ball. It's about how you ball, bro.
I guess.
So who are generational talents?
Huh?
Who are generational talents?
Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Have you ever seen someone at his height be able to shoot the ball and move like he moves with the basketball?
If you're deriving generational talent from just,
but he came out the draft like that, though.
Right. I understand, but I feel like generational talent also has to have the body if it's gonna be abnormal, and also the skill and accolades. KD just went to the fucking Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? No. Because he's not winning.
But he's
not winning.
He's a 2-time champion, though. He's not winning in his 37th year.
He's a 2-time champion because of who?
No,
it's one answer. Because of who?
But you said
no, but look. But we call Bron a generational talent because we like, all right, he's a champion because he did it on it. He did it on the team.
That's not why I'm calling him a generational talent. You gotta understand, he was.
That's what I'm saying. But like E is saying, there's certain stuff. There's people that have moved. Kobe moves like how my MJ moved. But the shit that he did moving like that is what made him the generational talent. The hard work. Now, if we call it generational talent being good and also being a freak, and you don't have not a freak in a bad way, but not having
like
that
freak.
Like what I'm saying is, what if right? But what if
the Greek freak?
What if we call Ben Simmons generational talent and now he's at where he's at?
He could have been generational though.
So that's what I'm saying. Wemby just got an injury, a blood clot. What if he don't come back and he's like how he was? You feel what I'm saying? So it's hard to call him a generational talent when he ain't did nothing for the generation yet. All right, you came in as a 7-footer, balling.
That's not. Hey Google, what does generational talent mean?
I'm not sure about the answer to your specific question. According to WesternGazette.ca, generational talents are athletes who are so talented that they only come around once per generation.
That's what I'm saying.
The overuse of the term generational
so we can't just
making it a buzzword used to describe many highly touted prospects.
Yeah. You're highly touting prospects.
But my thing is though, with the generational talent, like I was saying, with your body,
right,
like, bro, it's not going to be a 7-footer.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's why it makes Wemby that one prospect is a generational talent. Because you're only going to get that once every 10 years.
Right. No, I understand.
That's what I'm saying. it has something to
But
do
you
with your
can't.
body.
But what I'm saying
I
is,
get what you're
look,
saying,
what I'm saying is,
it
you
goes
took
back to
you
the
took that
Shea
away from
conversation.
Shea because he doesn't have a body like Wemby. But if he does generational shit and he is talented, that's generational talent. Yes or no? No, it's not.
No.
How not? What did she just
All right,
say? What did she just say, though?
Listen.
So we not respecting the
She also
definition.
just said it was a buzzword that a lot of people use, and I feel like that's what we're using it as right now, a buzzword.
I don't think so.
I think we are, and I think that's what I'm trying to derogate for, whatever, from the actual buzzword that people are throwing around on players that are just whatchamacallit. Everybody can't be a generational talent because everybody don't have the build for it. You have to be a prospect like that, bro. Anybody, bro. That's like saying me or you can work. We can work to be an NBA player.
Is AI is AI generational talent?
He's a generational talent.
Why?
Yeah. Because he was under 6 foot, and look what he accomplished under 6 foot.
Right.
That's why he's a generational talent.
Okay.
Based on his body, once again. Thanks for the follow.
What's good? Streaker Vision, what's goody?
What's good, Streaker Vision?
Peyton and
Why this
Eli
shit
Manning
going
was
twice
generational talent, now Arch Manning. I feel like if you put together a good career, no matter what size your body is, you can be generational talent.
I feel like you can be good in your generation. It's just like, all right, so technically, like Curry, because I didn't put Curry in that conversation of being generation. LeBron is the generational talent in that generation. Curry worked his way as a normal player to be part of that conversation.
Right.
That's the difference.
Right.
And I feel like you feel like Shea is good.
He brought a chip to his team.
Shea is Curry good. He didn't naturally have talent, and I think that's
so we
what
can't call him.
I think that's what, listen, and I think that's where we're having a whatchamacallit at, because talent is something that you're born with. Talent is not something that you have to work for. Bro, have you ever heard hard work plus talent equals success, or hard work always beats talent? You never heard anything like that? Somebody being naturally gifted? A talent is something that you're born with, bro.
Right.
So if you're
being talented at something also requires practice to stay talented at something. You're not talented if you never.
So
you could be the best. Look.
Are we saying
you could have a talent to paint.
Good at stuff?
Yes, you could have the talent to paint. If you never pick up a fucking paintbrush, you're never gonna hone that talent and show people that you're talented at it, right?
Okay.
Steph Curry has a talent to shoot. He had to hone that talent, show you that talent is good, and then be talented at it. There are some people that come in naturally talented. Bro, we not going. All right.
His dad was a fucking NBA fucking shooter, a sniper, bro.
Right.
Dell Curry was that nigga in the
Right.
NBA for shooting.
Right.
So we not gonna make it seem like the nigga was just naturally born.
So I don't
was just
agree.
still
I
shooting.
think talent.
He was
I think
bred to
talent
do
is
that.
the ability to do something well without practice. What's good, Crash?
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Generational talent. So therefore, you already are naturally born with these gifts before you even hit the league. I'm not saying that niggas don't have to train or do anything, but you know it's a level of work once you hit the league, and then the niggas who not in the league. We talking about like college players, like, all right, bro, can dunk, but you not on the league dunking. You feel me? So it's like he's naturally good at that before he even gets to the level of the NBA to even hone.
Okay, so how are we putting that title on people?
Because they're their body and what they're naturally good at, bro. This is what I'm saying. So you're saying these niggas just came in the league naturally good. They didn't practice. Bro.
Obviously you have a talent to do something. You have to practice. What I'm saying is it don't feel like you listening to me.
No, I hear what you're saying.
No, I don't think you are. No, because I can naturally be Curry. I can naturally be talented. I have to go practice my shots to hone that talent.
But
yes or no?
You're saying everything that's mandatory for anyone to play in the league, bro. You have to work on. You have to work on your game.
Yes. But if you are naturally a talented shooter, you are gonna get better at shooting. Curry's not practicing dunking, is he? Is he practicing fucking windmills?
I wouldn't expect him.
I wouldn't expect him to, right? Because he's naturally talented at shooting. So what I'm saying is,
But you also
let me
keep
finish.
saying-
Let
you
me
also
finish.
keep saying
Let
that-
me finish. Let me
You
finish.
saying that? I don't
can't
agree with
finish.
him naturally talented.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm just saying.
You don't think he's naturally
No,
talented?
because I'm telling you, his dad was a sharpshooter in the NBA. And he grew
So
up.
how is he
working
not
like
naturally talented? He has the same body.
Word, nigga.
Bronny
He
is
was
not.
taught. He didn't. That's the difference. That's my
Bro.
difference in the Curry thing. In the
Bro,
Curry
so what are
thing.
we what are
If
we
use-
saying
can we
here
use a
though?
different
Are we
athlete?
saying talent?
Can we use a different athlete?
Tiger Woods' son is good at golf because he has Tiger Woods' body. He's naturally
He also has Tiger Woods behind him.
Yes, he's not letting me finish. But was
Go
he?
ahead.
All right, so let me ask you a question. I want a yes or no question. Is Tiger Woods' son naturally gifted at hitting a ball before Tiger Woods trained him? Does he naturally have that talent? Does he not have the same fucking genetics? If I got the same genetics as LeBron, I know I'm gonna be good at ball, whether you put me on the court or not.
Then why Bronny not that good then?
He is good. He's in the NBA. He's in the NBA.
Why Bronny not that good?
He's in the NBA.
No.
What do you mean? He is good.
All right.
Bro, how are we?
All right.
All right, let's
All
be
right.
honest. No, let's keep it a beam, bro. How hard is it to make it to the NBA?
Oh, I can't believe, bro.
What do you mean?
Yo,
Is
nigga,
it not difficult
all
to
right.
make it to the NBA?
I feel like
On
Joe
a
Budden.
real perspective,
Joe
bro.
Budden. I know.
Wait, if we're comparing LeBron, what are we comparing Bronny to niggas like LeBron? Are we comparing him to them? Are we
Bro,
comparing him
you
as a
just
rookie?
said-
A
you
rookie.
You just said.
What I say?
You just said. If my father is LeBron James, I should already be. I should know how to.
I
play
should have a
basketball.
talent for
Talented
it.
ba-
I am
play
a
basketball.
natural talent.
Mhm.
Now you have to hone that talent. Now, what my point of saying it, if you let me finish, was that if you hone the natural talent that Curry has, he becomes a generational talent. So that's my argument when I say if they hone the talent that Shea has, he might not have the body, but he can become a generational talent. That's my point. It's not about the specifics. What I'm saying is people can be naturally talented. I'm naturally talented because Michael Phelps is my fucking dad. I know I could swim. You don't gotta put me in a pool. But if you put me in there and I come into the league, I become generational if I'm good. Because I don't got the body. But if I got the body and I don't, and then I get trained, I come in as a generational talent. You think Wemby could shoot a ball or do all that off rip?
No, but
I don't think his pops did it either. But somebody had to train him to become a generational talent besides the body.
No,
Do you feel where I'm coming from?
But that's also
Because Thon Maker could have been a generational talent.
But that's also where I
who's
was
the other
saying
son? What's the
they be like,
Bol
certain
Bol?
shit be getting lost.
Bol. He's not that fucking good.
He's actually pretty good. They just don't give him a shot.
But that's
It's
what I'm
actually a lot of
saying.
politics
They don't
in
call
the
him a
NBA.
generational talent
It's
because
a
his
lot
body,
of- it's a
though.
lot of
But they're not
politics in
calling
the
him
NBA.
that because
And
his
this
body,
is the reason why
bro.
Shaq been saying a lot of shit that he's saying, bro.
That's cool. What I'm saying is, I don't think you should only put the generational talent. Okay, they're odd and then they could ball, but you gotta be talented with the talent you got. You gotta do good with it.
So like,
You feel what I'm saying?
So what I'm saying is, can we move on to the other segment, by the way? Too?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I already said that the bare minimum of what we're talking about is on a college level, right? Everybody at least have to hone in their skills enough to be able to play on the college level, right? After that point,
I don't know because a couple niggas come from overseas, so I don't know they process overseas. That's all I'm saying. Like Luka and Wemby.
They
and
would
shit.
have to be good enough to play on the college level. Because all I'm saying is they're not good enough to play on the professional level. When you get to the professionals, it's a whole different playing field when you can actually be in a fucking facility, a fucking $1 million facility for 90% of your week. Rather than someone who really don't have the time or money to be able to put in their body like that.
So then my question is, do we call somebody a generational talent after they get injured? And their career is not the same? Even if they're a freak of nature, if we call them that. Do we call them that after they get injured? And they can't ball no more or something?
They were supposed to be that generational talent.
But that's what I'm asking, is generational talent only based on you being talented now and you being a freak, or you consistently being talented? MJ and LeBron is like that because they showed us they can consistently do that and also be that size or be that type of player. If Wemby can consistently have good careers, that's when I think we could call him a generational talent. Same thing with Shea. But I was just asking, what's the...
No, I think you're a generational talent regardless.
Affinity.
Because if the nigga don't get hurt, then we would know what he would do over the years. You feel what I'm saying?
But it's hard because like
Carson
Wentz.
But he got hurt.
But what if he didn't? would he have still balled? You know what I'm saying?
But
it's just hard to be like the hypothetical. This is what would have happened.
A lot of
you know?
the time, the injury is the reason why the nigga don't ball. Right. So if you take the injury out of it,
right. So that's
what makes that player.
So that's what I'm asking.
And I'm telling you,
generational talent is Wemby. We could call him that right now, and then if he comes back, is he still that?
Simmons does not decide to fucking play a lick of basketball ever again. He was the generational talent. Yes, he's the generational talent. He was that fucking good, bro. You're not fucking 6'10" and can dribble the ball. That athletic. It was mainly his fucking athleticism, bro.
Right.
He can move like a fucking guard as big as he was, bro. A lot of people can't do that shit, bro.
Right.
I'm talking people, not NBA players. People
I
in
mean,
the
wasn't
world,
Magic like that? He was a little tall.
What was Magic? What was Magic? Generation.
Right. But he was consistently good.
But it was also because he was a 6'10" point guard.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
That's
We
what
build
makes
it,
him
my boy.
generation, you feel me?
Right. Although he shouldn't be at the point guard, bitch ass. Should be a small forward. Same thing with Luka. I hate playing niggas that got fucking big ass point guard and shit. But
Luka, what you like 6'7"? 6'7".
Bob gonna be like, Brian, please
Right,
refrain
right.
from using foul language. I thought that was the robot at first. That's you.
I'm dying.
You're
You
funny.
are hilarious.